Good morning, Kenilworth. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Cameron, and this is KTV for Thursday, January 13th, 2022.
7th graders, are you interested in leadership as your elective for next year?
Then come to room 37 at the start of lunch on Tuesday, January 18th for an informational meeting with Miss Romano.
Did you know that your eyes need good health just like the rest of your body? This month is International Eye Care Month, so let's learn more about eye health.
Hello, Colts. This month is National Eye Care Month. This holiday was created in January 2011. Paul Krugman created it because he wanted to remind people to go to more checkups often. This national holiday is important because it reminds us to take care of our eyes. More than 14 million people have eye problems. To prevent this, we should get more eye exams, or at least eye exams once a year, and check your family's eye history. Make sure to take care of your vision, and happy National Eye Care Month.
In spirit news, Friday is Twin Day. Find a friend of yours to dress alike with socks, shorts, or other clothing items, or even matching hairstyles.
Earlier this week, we met Mr. Everett, one of our interim principals. Today we got the other interim principal, Miss Conroy, in our studio. Check it out.
Good morning, Miss Conroy. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Let's start with what has brought you here to Kenilworth. What kind of work will you be doing for our school?
I am one of the interim principals for the rest of the school year. I will be supporting the students, staff, and community at Kenilworth during this time.
So you're here in place of Mr. Hawley, is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Hawley has taken on a job and moved on to a position at the district office. Mr. Everett and I will be here until the school is able to hire a full-time principal to replace him.
So you're like the sub at top of all the subs. And what are your goals while you're here?
My number one goal is to support all the learning, fun, and growth experiences that you already have happening here at Kenilworth Junior High School. I'm really impressed by all of you so far, and I look forward to getting to know the school community even more.
So if you're here as our principal, you must have experience in education. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, I've worked quite a while in education. I was in Sonoma Valley Unified School District for over 30 years. I taught 6th grade. I was a vice principal for 2 middle schools, and I was eventually a principal at Adele Harrison Middle School for 2 years. Then I was moved on to the district office for the last 3 years of my career as director of curriculum and instruction. I retired from education in 2017. Prior to my education career, I managed the Petaluma Swim Center and taught swimming.
Wow, you really do have a lot of experience in education. So is it safe to say there's not much here at Kenilworth that will be new to you?
Well, all of you are new to me, but you're right. Life on a middle school campus is very much like home for me. I love being here and look forward to working with everyone.
We hope home for you also includes people and activities off school campus. Can you tell us a little bit about your family and what you enjoy doing outside of work?
Sure. I've lived here in Petaluma for 40 years. I met my husband 35 years ago while managing the Petaluma Swim Center. And we've been married for 33 years, have 3 girls, all redheads. My daughters went to Meadow School, Kenilworth, and Casa Grande. They all attended college and are now living on their own, enjoying their jobs. Many of the teachers here at Kenilworth are my daughter's teachers and coaches when they were here, so it's fun to reconnect with them. My husband and I love to travel, camp, garden, play pickleball, hike, and play games. Our daughters join us in many of these activities when they are able to.
It's a relief to know that you do have a life outside of school. But we also know that college was an important part of how you got to where you are today. Can you tell us about that? Where did you go?
I attended college at California State University, Chico. I graduated with a degree in recreation administration and therapeutics. When I decided I wanted to become a teacher, I went to Sonoma State University and earned my teaching credential. And then after teaching for 20 years, I attended Sonoma State University again for my administrative credential.
Well, clearly we are in really good hands with you taking over for Mr. Holly. Is there anything else you would like to say before we sign off?
Yes, I really am honored to be here at Kenilworth as your interim principal. It brings me joy to be back on a campus with students and staff. Also, I've already been so impressed with the creativity, accountability, respect, empathy, and success I've seen on your campus. Kenilworth Junior High School Colts are the best.
Thanks. We think so too. And thanks again for being on here today. And now, let's head back to Andrew and Cameron in the KTV studio.
When you see Miss Conroy and Mr. Everett on campus, give them a warm Colt welcome. Now let's take a look at the rest of the week's weather with El Shaddai.
Thanks, Cameron. For today, we have a high of 59 and a low of 42. For tomorrow and Saturday, we have a high of 62 and a low of 39. Looks like our cold but sunny weather is here for a while. Get outside and enjoy it before more rain comes. Now for a weather joke. How do you prevent a summer cold? Catch it in winter. Now back in the KTV studio with Andrew and Cameron.
Good to know that the weather isn't going to be too bad. I'll make sure to get outside this weekend. Speaking of getting outside, let's check in with Nick in the sports corner.
Thanks, Andrew. The KJHS Super Smash Brothers Club is holding sign-ups this week for the Spring Doubles Tournament. Come to Mr. Radke's room at room 18 and get your name on the list with a partner. Don't know anyone to play with? Mr. Radke can help. You partner up, just ask. Sign-ups are this week, the 10th through the 14th. The tournament will begin on January 24th. Now back to Cameron and Andrew in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's take a look at the lunch menu for today.
Today we have hot dogs, teriyaki chicken and rice, bean and cheese papusa, and a turkey and ham and cheese sandwich.
That's it for today, Colts. We look forward to seeing your matching outfits for Twin Day tomorrow.
And that's KTV.